Hello friends and my dear students, welcome back to my channel Phoenix Physics. Today we are going to learn electrostatic potential energy of a dipole in a uniform electric field. Look at the diagram. Consider an electric dipole placed in a uniform electric field E. Uniform electric field means separation between the lines are equal and points in the same direction, and you know that electric field lines start from plus charge to minus charge. Imagine this side you have plus charges, this side you have minus charges. So in this uniform electric field I placed one dipole. The dipole moment direction is from minus q to plus q. I hope you know that. This is my dipole moment direction. Dipole moment is denoted by the letter P. It makes an angle theta with this electric field lines. The charge plus Q at B experiences one force. That force is nothing but repulsive force. Why did I say repulsive force? Because here I have plus Q charge, here I have plus charge. Like charges repel each other. So we have repulsive force in this direction. You know the formula. F is equal to EQ in this electric field direction. Here minus Q charge is at A. This is minus Q charge, this is plus Q charge. So unlike charges attract each other. So attractive force acts in this direction. Then how do you calculate the net force? Net force must be 0. Why? Because these two forces are equal and opposite. So the net force is 0. Then how do you find out work done? Work done must be 0. Because you know the formula. What is work done? Work done is equal to force into displacement. So here force is 0 means work is also 0. So for this dipole, work done is 0. But these two forces produce one torque. The torque is denoted by the letter tau. Torque produced by the electric field. So this torque, say torque is tau E, tau suffix E. This torque rotates the dipole in the clockwise direction. So this is my clockwise direction. So this torque, how do you get this torque? Because of these two equal and opposite forces. This torque is tau E, that is torque due to electric field. This torque rotates the dipole to align it with the direction of electric field. So this is the use of torque. So how do you denote this torque? Torque is equal to P vector cross E vector. We have already derived this formula also. So tau is equal to P cross E, or we can write PE sin theta. Say this is my equation 1. This is tau E. What is this tau E? Torque due to electric field. But my aim is to find out U. If you want to calculate U means you need work done. In this scenario, work done is 0. Then how do you calculate potential energy? So, in order to find out the work done, we are going to rotate this dipole in an anti-clockwise direction at constant angular velocity. Say the initial position, this is my initial position, right? So this initial angle is say theta dash. After rotating through d theta, this is d theta. Rotating this dipole through d theta, the final angle, the angle between this line, tau external line and this electric field is theta. So final angle is theta, initial angle is theta prime. Work done by the external torque to rotate the dipole from theta dash to theta. So initial position is theta dash and the final position is theta, because this angle is larger than this angle, that is theta dash is smaller than theta. Look at the diagram, you can understand better. So this is my theta prime and this is theta. So initial angle is theta prime, final angle is theta. The angle between these two are d theta. What is this tau external? We rotated the dipole in an anti-clockwise direction. That time the tau is denoted as tau external. Then you can easily calculate work done. What is work done? Work done by the external torque, that is tau external, to rotate the dipole from theta prime to theta can be written as W tau d theta. How did I write this equation? You know the general formula, that is W is equal to F dot ds. So this is work done, this is force, and this is nothing but displacement. This equation is for linear displacement. What is linear displacement? Straight line displacement means you can use this formula. But here angular displacement, because initial angle is theta prime, final angle is theta. So the work done can be written as, instead of force you can write tau external, because tau is the force. Tau means torque. Turning effect is nothing but torque. So tau external, instead of ds you can write d theta, because theta is the variable here. Here initially theta prime, final position is theta. So variable one is d theta. Instead of f dot ds I have written tau external d theta. Why? Equation is for angular displacement. Here the angle varies from theta prime to theta. So how do you write? Integral theta prime to theta, theta prime or theta dash, both are same. So theta dash to theta, tau external d theta. You know tau e, but how do you write tau external? Here tau external is equal and opposite to tau e, because this tau e is in the clockwise direction, tau external is in the anti-clockwise direction. So tau external is equal and opposite to tau e. Then how do you write tau external? Modulus of tau external is equal to modulus of tau e, that is equal to modulus of P cross E. So what is P cross E? You can simply write it as PE sin theta. So tau external is equal to tau E, that is equal to PE sin theta. Equal and opposite, that is why I have taken modulus. I have calculated magnitude alone. So PE sin theta. Say this is my equation 2. So W is equal to integral theta dash to theta, tau external is PE sin theta d theta. So PE is a constant term, so take it outside. So PE integral of theta prime to theta sin theta d theta. Integral sin theta d theta is equal to minus cos theta. This is the formula. Substitute here. So PE minus cos theta, theta dash to theta. Now PE, substitute upper limit minus lower limit. So here I have minus. So minus cos, instead of theta you substitute theta. Then here minus of minus cos theta dash. This minus is for lower limit, This is actual minus cos. Instead of theta, I have substituted theta dash. How do you write minus into minus plus? So cos theta dash, here I have cos theta into PE. PE into, just rearrange this, cos theta dash minus cos theta. This is my work done. This is equation 3. We have calculated work done. So this work done is equal to potential energy difference between the angular position theta prime to theta. So work done must be equal to delta U. How do you write delta U? U theta minus U theta dash. Work done is equal to potential energy difference, that is equal to U theta minus U theta prime. So this is initial position, this is final. Final minus initial is potential energy difference. So how do you write? Instead of W you can write U theta minus U theta dash, which is equal to PE cos theta dash minus cos theta. This is our final equation. Next we are going to discuss some special cases. For case 1, suppose the initial angle is theta prime is equal to 90 degree. Dipole is like this. This is my P direction. It makes an angle 90 degree with the electric field direction. So theta prime is 90 degree. So this is my theta. So theta is final angle. How do you calculate potential energy? Therefore, potential energy delta U. Delta U can be written as U theta minus U theta prime. U theta prime is 90 degree. So initial angle is 90 degree, final angle is theta. So instead of theta prime you substitute 90 degree. That is equal to PE cos 90 degree minus cos theta. So cos 90 is 0. So U 90 degree is 0. So how do you write? U theta can be written as minus PE cos theta. P cross should be written as PE sin theta. P dot E means PE cos theta. This is called dot product. So instead of PE cos theta you can write minus P vector dot E vector. This is our final expression. So this is for theta prime is equal to 90 degree. Then two more special cases are there. Suppose theta equal to 0 degree. 0 degree means the dipole is aligned in the direction of the electric field. You know the expression U theta is equal to minus PE cos theta. Here theta equal to 0 degree. Cos 0 is 1. So U 0 degree is equal to minus PE. Then third case, when theta equal to 180 degree. 180 degree means dipole aligned anti-parallel to the electric field. So anti-parallel means theta equal to 180 degree. Here I have plus q charge, here I have minus q charge. Just opposite to this diagram. So theta equal to 180 degree. Here U theta equal to minus PE cos theta. So theta equal to 180 degree means cos 180 degree minus 1. So minus PE into minus 1, that is equal to PE. Here the potential energy U is equal to PE. Here the potential energy U is equal to minus PE. Or we can say when the dipole is aligned parallel to the electric field means potential energy is minimum. Why did I say minimum? Because I have negative sign. So the dipole is aligned parallel to the electric field. Parallel to the electric field means potential energy is minimum. Suppose the dipole is aligned anti-parallel to the electric field means potential energy, here plus quantity, right? So potential energy is maximum. So far we have discussed about how to calculate work done. Then after calculating work done, we can easily calculate potential energy because work done is stored as a potential energy. The expression W is equal to delta U. What is delta U? Potential energy difference. So U theta minus U theta dash. This is initial position, final position, and the expression is PE cos theta prime minus cos theta. Then we discussed three cases: when theta equal to 90 degree, when theta equal to 0 degree, when theta equal to 180 degree. If it is 90 degree means U theta equal to minus PE cos theta or P dot E. If it is 0 degree means you can get the value minus PE, that is U is minimum. When theta equal to 180 degree means U is equal to PE, the potential energy is maximum. Or we can say when the dipole is aligned parallel to the electric field means potential energy is minimum. When the dipole is aligned anti-parallel to the electric field means potential energy is maximum. I hope this video is useful to you. If you like my video, please share and subscribe my video. Thank you.